Jeff, thank you. Well, now nearly 48 hours into a search for a killer, just one station spoke to the grieving mother who says she nearly met the same fate as her two children. First at 4, Colton Molesky joining us live as police work to track down Colton, whoever murdered her son and daughter.
Nicole, on Tuesday, a mother was put in an awful position. Her son and daughter were both lying on the ground, shot, and she had to choose which one to run to with the hopes of trying to save their lives. Unfortunately, the 20 and 21-year-old did not survive the shooting. Now, that mother wants just one thing: justice.
My son died in my arms. As a mother, how do you pick which kid to try to save and both of them down?
Nearly 48 hours later, LaShonda Greer still in shock. She walked me through what happened in the Green Ridge parking lot Tuesday night when her son and daughter were shot and killed.
All of us fell at the same time, and when I got up, my oldest daughter got up and ran up the hill. And I ran down the hill, and I seen my son on the ground underneath the car. So about all of us falling, like, I picked him up, and he was so slumped.
Greer claims a van full of people, including these women you see captured on security camera, were there to confront her 21-year-old daughter, Mariana.
They came there to ambush my kids.
Her 20-year-old son, Antoine, was there to try and de-escalate the situation.
I know for a fact it was all over a boy.
Greer says the girls worked with her daughter, and jealousy over a relationship spiraled into this senseless shooting. When the bullets started flying, Greer was nearly hit herself.
I was diving for my life. The bullet came across. I was diving for my life.
Euclid police released a statement that said, in part, the investigation had several strong leads.
Euclid doing a wonderful job. A wonderful job, and I applaud them for that.
While the family waits for justice, Greer and Antoine's girlfriend grieve the loss of the brother and sister.
We were supposed to move away from Cleveland, and I won't ever get the chance to do that with them because they just took them from me.
And they know I don't never play about my kids. But I'm going to get justice for my kids. If it's every breath in my body, I'm going to get it.
Now, I've reached out to the Euclid Police Department several times today to learn if anyone has been taken into custody for this shooting. I've been told today that they don't have any recent updates on this case, but when I learn more, I'll be sure to provide that information to you. For right now, in Euclid, Colton Molesky, 19 News.